Alright, so we cut a bunch of big fatty fish and we're going to bring it back. Actually, I brought it back to my friend's house and we're going to fry it up. And we want it quick and easy, so we bought some pre-made fish fry right here. Get it at any grocery store. You know, and then at a later time I'll show you how to make a homemade recipe, but we're shooting for easy. So we got our pre-made fish fry, we got some fresh lemons, mayonnaise, dill pickles, fresh dill. We got a bunch of hungry kids waiting to eat, so let's get started. Alright, so we cleaned up our fish and we cut it into strips like I've shown you in other videos, and it ends up looking something like that. And they fry up really well, plus you can tell the kids they're chicken strips and they won't know the difference. But I'm just defrosting it. I had froze it in water, so I'm just defrosting it in some room temperature water. And then you can see it it's in a block, and it just kind of starts falling off. And that's what you want to do. Try to avoid the microwave. Definitely don't put any warm water or hot water, because you actually start cooking the fish. Alright, so we're going to fry some fish. And we'll make it really easy. Use vegetable oil. We got a nice pot. We got about 2.5 inches of oil in there. And the most important thing is having a thermometer. We use a candy thermometer. Put that in there. Fish fried perfectly at between 350 and 375 degrees. So a lot of thermometers actually say on it. If you look at this one, it actually says fish at about 375. So just in case you forget, you can always look on your thermometer. Alright, we're ready to fry. We're going to use some of this pre-made mix. Really, really easy. You get a big bowl or a big Ziploc bag, or just something to hold this powder in. Get it in there. That's right enough. Get your fish strips. These were in water, so they're nice and moist, but if you want to soak them in beer or whatever, that's fine too. But these are nice and wet, and you just simply throw them in there, shake them around, or use a fork or whatever, get them coated, and that's it pretty much. Shake off the excess, and then we're going to put them in oil. Alright, so one thing you got to remember when you put your fish in, if you put too much fish in there, it's going to lower the temperature of your oil, and your fish is going to get grease soaked, and they're not going to cook quickly, and you're going to have greasy, soggy fish. So don't put too much fish in your oil. We'll just gently start putting it in pieces. What I usually do is when I start loading it up with fish, I'll go ahead and turn the heat up a little bit, because I do anticipate it dropping in temperature. Just shake the excess off your fillet before putting it in there. You want to make sure you use a nice tall pot, like a big boiling pot. As you see, the oil is going to come to the top, and if your pot's not big enough, you're going to cause a big grease fire, because that oil is going to spill over the top. So we'll start cooking that. And there's no real designated time frame. You just want to watch your fish. When your fish floats, and when you see how frothy that is right now, well, when they're done, the bubbles are going to turn clear and the fish will be floating. And once that happens and there's not a lot of bubbles coming off your fish, they're done. So the fish, you can see it's all floating. If you can see that, it's not all frothy and bubbly. You got clear bubbles. It means you're done. You can look at it too, and oh yeah, it's golden brown. That's some good eats right there, folks. Ooh. Get a nice big fat plate of fish. That's what's fun too about going fishing and then cleaning your fish and doing all that hard work, and then taking it to your friend's house and having a big old feast. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that.